The casting process for the 1984 TV series, The Master, was a careful selection of talents that brought the show to life. Producers wanted a mix of seasoned actors and fresh faces to create chemistry and excitement. Lee Van Cleef, an experienced actor known for his work in westerns, was a natural fit for the lead role of Kai. His rugged charm and commanding presence made him an ideal choice. The producers were confident that Van Cleef could bring depth and complexity to the character. For the role of Max Keller, the young and talented Timothy Van Patten was chosenator at the time. Van Patten was best known for his work on the television show 8 is Enough. Producers were impressed by his audition and saw potential in his ability to play a charming yet troubled character. The chemistry between Van Cleef and Van Patten was evident from the start. During their initial meeting, the two actors quickly connected and found a common ground. This connection translated onto the screen and helped to create a believable and engaging dynamic between their characters. In addition to the two leads, the show featured a talented supporting cast. Demi Moore, in one of her earliest roles, played the part of a love interest for Max Keller. Her natural charisma and acting ability helped to elevate the show and add an extra layer of depth to the storyline. Another standout performance came from George Kurgo, who played the role of the enigmatic Mr. Smithers. Kurgo's ability to bring a sense of mystery and intrigue to the character helped to keep audiences guessing and added to the overall allure of the show. The casting process for The Master was a carefully orchestrated affair, with producers taking great care to select the right actors for each role. The result was a dynamic and engaging cast that helped to make this classic television series a success. Delving into the 1984 TV series, The Master, one can't overlook the directorial vision that brought this story to life. The director's approach was characterized by a unique style and creative influences that left an indelible mark on this classic. The director's background in theater greatly influenced their work on The Master. They believed in naturalistic acting and encouraged the cast to explore their characters' emotions deeply. This approach led to powerful performances that added depth to the storyline. The director's creative influences were vast and varied. They drew inspiration from classic literature, art, and music, which is evident in the show's rich visual and narrative tapestry. The use of symbolism and allegory was prevalent throughout the series, adding layers of meaning that resonated with audiences. Collaboration was key to the success of The Master. The director worked closely with the cast and crew, fostering an environment of creativity and innovation. They encouraged input from all members, resulting in a cohesive and engaging final product. The director's style was marked by a focus on character development and visual storytelling. They used long takes and minimal cuts to allow scenes to breathe, immersing viewers in the story. The use of light and shadow added a sense of drama and mood, enhancing the narrative. In summary, the directorial vision behind The Master was one of creativity, collaboration, and a deep understanding of storytelling. The director's unique style and influences brought this classic to life, leaving a lasting impact on audiences and the television industry as a whole. The Master, a 1984 TV series, has stood the test of time and remains a classic in the industry. Its enduring qualities, such as compelling storytelling and memorable characters, have made it a symbol of the television industry. The show explores the journey of a martial arts master, his trials and triumphs. Throughout the series, viewers experience a range of emotion, from laughter to tears, making it a memorable part of television history. There are many surprising, funny, and heartbreaking facts about this show that you might not know. Keep watching to learn more. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience related to The Master? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. This classic has left a lasting impact on its audience, and its themes continue to resonate with viewers today. The Master's legacy is a testament to its timeless appeal and enduring qualities. Whether you're a fan of martial arts or a lover of great storytelling, this show has something for everyone. So, what makes The Master an everlasting symbol of the industry? Its ability to captivate audiences with its intriguing storylines, complex characters, and memorable moments. The Master's impact has transcended its time, leaving a mark on television history that continues to be felt today. Don't miss out on the opportunity to learn more about this classic TV series. Keep watching to discover surprising and heartwarming facts about The Master. The Master, the 1984 TV series, was a visual spectacle that dazzled audiences with its innovative set design and captivating locations. The show's creators paid meticulous attention to every detail, from the selection of filming sites to the design of the sets. Filming for the series took place in various locations, including the bustling streets of New York City and the serene landscapes of New Mexico. Each location was carefully chosen to complement the storyline and provide a unique backdrop for the characters' adventures. The set design for The Master was equally impressive. The creators employed cutting-edge technology and innovative techniques to bring the show's various settings to life. For instance, they used detailed miniatures and intricate matte paintings to create stunning visual effects that were unheard of at the time. One of the most significant challenges the production team faced was filming in remote locations. They had to transport all the necessary equipment and personnel to these sites, which often lacked basic amenities. Despite these logistical challenges, the team managed to pull off some remarkable feats, such as filming a high-speed car chase scene in the heart of New York City. Another innovative technique employed during the production of The Master was the use of chroma key technology. This technique allowed the creators to superimpose actors and objects onto different backgrounds, creating a more dynamic and visually appealing show. In addition to its impressive set design and locations, The Master also featured a talented cast of actors who brought the characters to life. The show's success can be attributed in part to the dedication and hard work of the entire production team, who worked tirelessly to create a classic that continues to resonate with audiences today. The Master, a TV series that first aired in 1984, is a classic example of a well-crafted show. The series, which starred Lee Van Cleef and Timothy Van Patten, follows the story of a veteran con man and his young apprentice as they travel across America, swindling the unwary. John Drake, played by Van Cleef, is a seasoned con artist who has perfected the art of deception. His partner, Timothy Van Patten's character, is a young drifter who is eager to learn the tricks of the trade. Together, they make a formidable team, using their wit and charm to outsmart their victims. The show's plot is engaging, with each episode presenting a new con and a new set of challenges for the duo. The writing is sharp, and the dialogue is crisp, making it a joy to watch. The pacing is excellent, and the show never drags, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The Master's production values are also noteworthy. The show's cinematography is top-notch, with beautiful shots of the American landscape serving as the backdrop for the characters' adventures. The set design and costumes are also well done, adding to the show's overall aesthetic appeal. The acting in The Master is another highlight. Lee Van Cleef delivers a standout performance as John Drake, bringing a gravitas and charm to the role that is captivating. Timothy Van Patten also shines as the young apprentice, delivering a nuanced performance that is both endearing and believable. In conclusion, The Master is a classic TV series that is well worth watching. Its engaging plot, sharp writing, and top-notch production values make it a standout show. The acting is also exceptional, with Lee Van Cleef delivering a particularly memorable performance. Whether you're a fan of con artist stories or just looking for a well-crafted show, The Master is definitely worth checking out. The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for The Master was a meticulous process involving a close collaboration between the composers and the production team. The music was designed to complement the narrative and emotional tone of the series, enhancing the overall viewing experience. James Newton Howard, an accomplished composer, was brought on board to create the score. He aimed to craft music that would reflect the complex emotional journey of the characters, as well as the show's intriguing plot twists. Howard's score is characterized by its haunting melodies and rich orchestration, which perfectly capture the enigmatic and mysterious atmosphere of The Master. The soundtrack also features a number of popular songs from the 1980s, which were carefully selected to enhance the show's nostalgic appeal. These songs not only provide a sense of time and place, but also serve to underscore the emotional states of the characters. According to Howard, the process of composing for The Master involved a deep understanding of the show's themes and characters. He spent a significant amount of time working closely with the show's creators, discussing the narrative arc and emotional beats of each episode. This collaborative approach allowed Howard to create music that was tightly integrated with the show's storyline and characters. The musicians involved in the production of the score also played a crucial role in bringing Howard's vision to life. The London Symphony Orchestra, one of the world's leading orchestras, was brought in to record the score. The orchestra's rich sound and expressive playing added depth and nuance to Howard's compositions, resulting in a score that is both powerful and evocative. In conclusion, the musical score and soundtrack for The Master were carefully crafted to complement the show's narrative and emotional tone. Through a close collaboration between the composers, musician, and production team, the music was able to enhance the overall viewing experience, providing a deeper and more meaningful connection to the show's characters and storyline. It's interesting to note that if Lee Van Cleef had taken the role of Gary in John Carpenter's The Thing, his career may have taken a different path. Instead, the producer of The Master, Stuart Cohen, revealed that Van Cleef was considered for that part. The Master, a TV series from 1984, was inspired by the success of Enter the Ninja, which was released in 1981 and starred Shô Kosugi and Franco Nero. This film was a major success for Cannon Films and spawned 2 sequels, as well as 3 more ninja films starring Kosugi. The Master was one of the many productions that followed this trend, cashing in on the popularity of ninja movies. Janine Turner, who played the female lead in The Master, has since released a book titled Holding Her Head High: 12 Single Mothers Who Champion Their Children and Changed History in 28. This goes to show that the actors in this classic TV series have continued to make their mark in various fields even after the show ended. One of the most iconic scenes in The Master is the initiation ceremony of new members into the Q Lieutenant, the dimly lit room. The eerie silence and the intense gaze of the Master create a sense of suspense and intrigue. The camera work is steady, focusing on the faces of the initiates, then panning to the Master before settling on the ceremonial objects. The use of close-ups and low-angle shots adds to the intimidating atmosphere. Philip Seymour Hoffman's performance as the charismatic and manipulative Master is chilling. His calm and measured delivery, contrasted with the anxious and uncertain expressions of the initiates, highlights the power dynamic in the scene. According to Hoffman, the Master is not a villain, but a man who truly believes in his cause. It's that conviction that makes him dangerous. The cinematography is also noteworthy. The use of warm colors and soft lighting creates a contrast between the outside world and the insular cult community. The camera movements are deliberate and precise, reflecting the strict rules and regulations of the Q Lieutenant. This scene has a significant impact on the audience, as it exposes the manipulative tactics used by cult leaders to gain control over their followers. It also raises questions about the nature of power and the human desire for belonging and purpose. Another iconic scene is the confrontation between the Master and a journalist who challenges his teachings. The use of quick cuts and close-ups creates a sense of tension and conflict. The camera work is handheld, adding to the chaotic and unpredictable atmosphere. Joaquin Phoenix's performance as the troubled and vulnerable Freddy is raw and intense. His physicality and facial expressions convey the inner turmoil and confusion of his character. According to Phoenix, Freddy is a lost soul, searching for meaning and purpose. He's easily swayed by the Master's teachings, but also has moments of doubt and skepticism. The cinematography is also striking. The use of wide-angle lenses and high-contrast lighting creates a sense of alienation and isolation. The camera movements are erratic and unpredictable, reflecting the chaotic and unstable nature of Freddy's life. This scene highlights the dangers of blind faith and the importance of critical thinking. It also explores the complex relationship between the Master and Freddy as they both struggle with their own demons and desires. Overall, The Master is a classic film that explores the human condition in all its complexity and vulnerability. The iconic scenes are a testament to the film's powerful storytelling and masterful craftsmanship. In the 1984 television series The Master, Diana Muldaur often portrayed characters with the title of Doctor. Her most memorable roles in the realm of Star Trek included the biologist Dr. Ann Mulhall in the original series episode Return to Tomorrow, the psychologist Dr. Miranda Jones in the episode Is There in Truth No Beauty, and the physician Dr. Catherine Pulaski in the second season of Star Trek The Next Generation. Each of these characters possessed an open-minded perspective of the universe. Shô Kosugi, known for his martial arts skills, doubled as Lee Van Cleef's stunt double in certain episodes of The Master, and was also responsible for handling the stunt work for the show. Claudikins, who appeared in The Master, had previously worked with Andy Griffith in the film Onion Head and the television series Matlock the Thoroughbred. Overall, the cast of The Master brought their unique experiences and talents to the show, contributing to its enduring appeal among older adult viewers. Released in 1984, The Master quickly gained a devoted following, captivating audiences with its compelling storyline and complex characters. The show is often hailed as a classic, with its cultural and social impact still evident today. Set against the backdrop of a religious cult, the series explored themes of power, manipulation, and the human desire for connection. These topics struck a chord with viewers who were drawn to the show's thought-provoking and sometimes controversial subject matter. The Master also had a significant impact on pop culture, with its unique blend of drama, mystery, and spirituality inspiring numerous other TV shows and movies. The series' iconic characters and memorable dialogue have become ingrained in our cultural consciousness, often referenced or parodied in various forms of media. Moreover, the show contributed to important discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. For instance, it shed light on the dangers of blindly following charismatic leaders and the importance of critical thinking. The series also explored the complexities of human relationships and the psychological manipulation that can occur within them. Overall, The Master resonated with audiences by offering a nuanced and compelling portrayal of the human experience. Its cultural and social impact continues to be felt as its themes and characters remain relevant and thought-provoking even today. Meanwhile, in the realm of television, a show emerged that would leave a lasting impression on its audience. This classic featured Mark Goddard, who later shared his experiences in Tom Weaver's book, They Fought in the Creature Features, published by McFarlane & Co. in 1995. Another notable cast member was David McCallum, a man of many talents who went on to write Once a Crooked Man, a thrilling novel that combines espionage, mystery, and comedy, published by Minotaur in 2016. Then there was George Lazenby, who holds a unique distinction in the world of advertising and cinema, having been both the Marlboro Man and James Bond, playing 07 in one film. The Master, a 1984 TV series, received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised its unique storyline and strong performances, while others criticized its pacing and production values. The Los Angeles Times called it an intriguingly unorthodox series with a fine cast. The New York Times, however, found it curiously unmoving and visually undistinguished. Despite the mixed reviews, the show gained a loyal following and has since become a cult classic. Audiences appreciated its thought-provoking themes and complex characters. On IMDb, it holds a solid 7/310 rating, with many viewers praising its originality and depth. The Master was also recognized with a few award nominations. John Hurt received a BAFTA nomination for Best Actor for his portrayal of the enigmatic leader. Additionally, the show was nominated for an Edgar Allan Poe Award for Best Episode in a TV Series. These accolades are significant for those involved in the film, as they highlight the show's strengths and its impact on audiences. The nominations and positive reception have helped to cement The Master's place in television history as a unique and memorable series. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to the talent and vision of its creators and cast. The music for the main theme of The Master was composed by none other than Bill Conti, who also wrote the original score for the hit film The Karate Kid, released in the summer of 1984. Conni's talent for composing memorable themes was on full display in both of these classic works. Moving on to the cast, Claudikins, who played a significant role in The Master, had a rich background in theater and television. Before his work on The Master, Akins had majored in speech and theater at Northwestern University and trained at the Barter Theater in Abingdon, Virginia. He even made his Broadway debut in a small, uncredited role in The Rose Tattoo in 1951. Finally, Crystal Bernard, who also starred in The Master, had a successful career as a singer-songwriter after the show's run. She wrote several songs for her debut album, The Girl Next Door, and produced her second album, Don't Touch Me There. Bernard's musical talents added another layer of depth to her character in The Master. In summary, the talented individuals behind The Master brought their unique skills and experiences to the show, making it a memorable classic. During the filming of The Master, the production faced numerous challenges. For instance, the show star, Lee Van Cleef, struggled with health issues throughout the shoot. Despite this, he remained professional and dedicated to his role. The tight filming schedule added to the cast stress. To save time, the director often filmed multiple scenes simultaneously, leaving the actors to keep track of their lines and actions. This chaotic environment led to some memorable moments, such as when a stuntman accidentally knocked over a prop table, causing a brief delay in filming. One particularly challenging scene involved a complex fight sequence. The stunt team spent hours rehearsing the choreography, but when it came time to film, things didn't go as planned. The set was too small, and the actors had trouble maneuvering around each other. After several takes, the stunt coordinator decided to rework the choreography on the spot, leading to an intense and exciting scene. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew of the Master formed a close bond. They often spent their free time together, exploring the local area and trying new foods. One crew member even taught some of the actors how to play a popular card game, which became a regular pastime on set. The show's production designer also left a lasting impression on the cast. Known for his meticulous attention to detail, he created stunning sets that transported viewers to the show's unique world. One set, in particular, featured a labyrinthine maze of corridors and rooms, which the actors found both awe-inspiring and disorienting. In the end, The Master became a classic of its genre, thanks in large part to the hard work and dedication of its cast and crew. Their behind-the-scenes stories offer a fascinating glimpse into the making of this beloved show. Moving on to the cast and crew of The Master, let's start with Claude Akins, who played the role of Max Keller. Born in Georgia, Akins' family later relocated to Bedford, Indiana, where he spent most of his childhood. The town now hosts an annual golf tournament in his memory, the Claude Akins Memorial Golf Scramble, which raises funds for 2 scholarships awarded to local high school students. Shô Kosugi, who played the ninja villain Okasa, wore a unique costume in The Master that differed from traditional ninja attire seen in earlier films. His outfit featured metal chains around the hooded part of his face and around his calves, resembling more of a knight from ancient times than a traditional Japanese warrior assassin. Lastly, Clu Gulager, who played John Peter McAllister, was initially considered for the lead role in the television series Falcon Crest. However, he was replaced by Robert Foxworth for the role of Chase Joberty. Despite not getting the part, Gulager's career in the industry remained successful, including his role in The Master. The Master, a 1984 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. This classic brought forth innovative storytelling and groundbreaking special effects that left a mark on the industry. The show's intricate narrative, focusing on a traveling tumbler who mentors a young boy with telekinetic abilities, was a departure from conventional television of the time. Leveraging cutting-edge effects, the series showcased a world where the supernatural was possible. This approach inspired future filmmakers to push boundaries in visual storytelling, integrating practical and visual effects to create immersive experiences. The Master's influence transcended its original airing, leaving a lasting impact on popular culture. Its themes of mentorship, self-discovery, and the struggle between good and evil resonate in various contemporary works. For instance, the 2012 film Looper drew inspiration from this series, with its time travel narrative and themes of fate and redemption. Furthermore, the show's unique take on the mentor-mentee relationship has influenced numerous other works. The dynamic between the titular character and his young protege echoes in stories like Star Wars, with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker, and in The Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi and Daniel LaRusso. In this classic, The Master not only entertained audiences, but also left an indelible mark on film history. Its innovative storytelling, groundbreaking effects, and enduring themes continued to inspire filmmakers and captivate viewers, making it a true testament to the power of quality television. As time goes on, the influence and legacy of The Master will undoubtedly continue to resonate in the world of film and television. In 1984, The Master introduced viewers to J.D. Cannon's portrayal of John Stryker, a role that would become a significant part of his career. Sadly, Cannon passed away just a day before his Law and Order co-star Stephen Elliott, who appeared alongside him in the 1991 episode The Secret Sharers. Mickey Jones, another actor in The Master, had a fascinating life before his acting career took off. As a musician, he was Bob Dylan's drummer during the controversial 1966 tour when Dylan introduced his electrified sound to traditional folk fans. The release of the bootleg live 1966 The Royal Albert Hall concert in 1998 brought that era back to life. Demi Moore, who was considered for the role of Catherine Clifton in The English Patient, faced a setback when 20th Century Fox refused to give in to the studio's decision to cast her. After Fox withdrew their funding, Miramax took over the project, and the role ultimately went to Kristen Scott Thomas. Despite this, Moore's career continued to thrive, solidifying her status as a Hollywood star. In the 1963 film The Great Escape, David McCallum's first wife, Jill Ireland, met her second husband, Charles Bronson. McCallum is the only one of the three original stars of The Man from UNCLE, who never appeared on its spin-off series, The Girl from UNCLE. As for Bill McKinney, his last Western film was Ghost Town, the movie in 2007. This classic television series, The Master, boasts a talented cast with interesting connections to other films and shows. In 2005, Kabir Bedi, one of the stars of The Master, took on a new role in the West End musical adaptation of The Far Pavilions at the Shaftesbury Theatre in London. Meanwhile, Robert Pine, another actor from the series, was a member of the Beta Theta Pi fraternity. Demi Moore, who showed interest in the title role of Aeon Flux, was not ultimately cast in the part, which went to Charlize Theron instead. The creator of Aeon Flux, Peter Chung, had disapproved of Moore's potential casting. In addition to her work on The Master, Moore had also expressed interest in the Aeon Flux role, demonstrating her range as an actress. Pine's fraternity membership, on the other hand, was unrelated to his work on the series, but offered a glimpse into his personal life. Bedi's participation in the Far Pavilion's musical adaptation showcased his talents in a different artistic medium. Doug McClure and James Drury starred in all 249 episodes of The Virginian. In real life, they were the only two who came close to being in every episode. Kabir Bedi, the grandfather of Alia Furniturewala, whose parents are Pujabede, and Farin Furniturewala. David McCallum, with the deaths of Carl Otto Alberti in 2015, is one of the three surviving cast members of The Great Escape, alongside John Layton and William Russell. In the 1984 television series, The Master, Demi Moore adopted a unique accent from Ocracoke, North Carolina, while playing her role in The Butcher's Wife in 1991. Meanwhile, David McCallum gained popularity for his leading roles as secret agent Iliad Kuri Akin in The Man from UNCLE in 1964, and as chief medical examiner Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard in NCIS in 23. On the other hand, Lee Van Cleef had three children from his first marriage, Alan, Deborah, and David. Later, after marrying his second wife, Joan Miller, in 1960, they adopted a daughter named Denise. The Master provided a platform for these talented actors to showcase their skills and reach a broader audience. In the 1984 TV series, The Master, Indian actor Kabir Bedi had already released a music album, I'm on My Way to Your Heart, 2 years prior. The album featured two songs, one with Bedi reciting romantic poetry, and another as an instrumental, coinciding with the Italian TV show Sandokan. Regarding the show's characters, Diana Muldaur, who played Dr. Pulaski in Star Trek The Next Generation, had a notable role in The Master as well. Before accepting the part, she requested that the character's first name be changed to Catherine. Coincidentally, Gates McFadden, who played Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek The Next Generation, took on the role of another doctor, Caroline Ryan, in The Hunt for Red October during her time off. When McFadden returned to Star Trek, she was unable to appear in Patriot Games, and her role was given to Ann Archer, who was also named Catherine. The butterfly medallion that McAllister wears in The Master holds significant meaning as a symbol of his family in Japan. If any ninja had killed him, they could have claimed the medallion, destroying his family legacy. The only time the medallion was taken away from McAllister was by the female ninja, Allison Grant, after her revelation as Okasa's ninjutsu student. She wore it until McAllister reclaimed it after foiling her assassination attempt in the episode Kunoichi. In the television series The Master from 1984, Demi Moore's wedding to Bruce Willis was a memorable event. Little Richard officiated the ceremony, with Ali Sheedy and Lee Garlington serving as bridesmaids. The reception was arranged by Tristar, where Moore had a 3-picture deal. Claude Akins, who played a significant role in the series, had served as a master sergeant in the U.S. Army Signal Corps during World War II. Mickey Jones, another actor in the show, had an impressive music career before acting. He was the drummer for Trini Lopez, Johnny Rivers, and the first edition with Kenny Rogers, earning 17 gold records. In the 1967 TV episode Fandango, actress Diana Muldaur made an appearance, a portion of which found its way into the Pink Floyd album The Wall. In the intro to the song, Is There Anybody Out There?, you can hear her contribution. Meanwhile, George Lazenby, known for his role in The Master, made his first film in Australia, The Man from Hong Kong, in 1975. Jock Mahoney, another actor in The Master, had an early career that included several shorts with the Three Stooges. Due to his exceptional skills as a stuntman, he was able to handle all the falls and bumps required for a Stooges co-star, often playing a clumsy but well-meaning bumbler. In the TV series The Master from 1984, David McCallum's father, David McCallum Isar, was a concertmaster and violinist. A black and white photograph of the father and son, taken in the mid-1960s, was used in an episode of NCIS. The photo can be seen in Victoria's bedroom in The Meat Puzzle. Before his role in The Master, Stuart Whitman was set to star as Bowen Tyler in The Land That Time Forgot, but American International Pictures vetoed his casting. He was replaced by Doug McClure. In the episode Konoichi, it is revealed that one of the villains, Allison Grant, played by Shô Kosugi's real-life student, was a female ninja in training. After The Master aired, Shô Kosugi would battle a possessed female ninja, played by Lucinda Dickey in Ninja 3: The Domination, as the good guy, not the villain like he was featured on the show. In the early 1980s, The Master graced television screens, featuring Lee Van Cleef as the enigmatic title character. Interestingly, Van Cleef had previously shared the screen with Chuck Norris in The Octagon, where he faced off against a rogue ninja played by Tadashi Yamashita. Meanwhile, another cast member, Kabir Bedi, embarked on a tour in 2017, paying tribute to Jagjit Singh in cities across Canada and America. Titled A Tribute to Jagjit Singh with Tausif actor, Bedi stepped in as a last-minute replacement for Om Puri, who had sadly passed away. During the show, Bedi introduced songs, shared stories, and spoke of his experiences with Jagjit Singh. Delving into the film's production, Jock Mahoney, who played a role in The Master, holds a notable record as the oldest actor to portray Tarzan. He was 44 when he filmed Tarzan's Three Challenges in 1963, showcasing his enduring prowess in the industry. This classic series, The Master, brings together an intriguing blend of talent and history, both on and off screen. In the early 1960s, MGM considered creating a male counterpart to the film The Women, titled Gentlemen's Club. The cast would have included Stuart Whitman as Oliver, the bartender who reveals his comrades' illicit affairs. Although the project never materialized, it would have featured a talented ensemble, including James Stewart as Mr. Heel, Robert Wagner as Mitchell Ahrens, and Troy Donahue as Norman Blake. The Master, a TV series that aired in winter 1984, was primarily filmed in 1983. The show served as a mid-season replacement by NBC. Diana Muldaur, who starred in The Master, had previously worked with her LA Law co-star Richard Dysart at New York Circle in the Square Theater during the 1960s. In summary, The Master was a TV series that aired in 1984, featuring Diana Muldaur, who had previously worked with her a Law co-star in the 1960s. Additionally, in the early 1960s, MGM had considered creating a male version of The Women, which would have included a talented cast of actors. In 1992, Demi Moore faced a series of professional setbacks due to personal circumstances. Pregnancy forced her to withdraw from the film A League of Their Own, leading Penny Marshall, the director, to comment that Robert Vaughn had literally screwed her out of the part by causing her pregnancy during the filming of The Master in 1984. That same year, Moore managed to negotiate her salary for A Few Good Men down to $2 million from her initial asking price of $3 million. This adjustment was necessary due to intense competition with other actresses, and the need to secure a hit following a string of box office failures, including The Butcher's Wife, Mortal Thoughts, and Nothing But Trouble in 1991. Meanwhile, David McCallum, Moore's co-star in The Master, had already worked with Vaughn in 3 different series, The Man from UNCLE, in 1964, Please Don't Eat the Daisies in 1965, and The A-Team in 1983. Their long-standing professional relationship highlights the interconnected nature of the television and film industry. In summary, personal and professional challenges shaped Demi Moore's career in 1992, while David McCallum's collaborations with Robert Vaughn illustrated the complex web of connections in the entertainment industry. In the 1984 TV series The Master, Lee Van Cleef took on the role of a bounty hunter, a character he had previously portrayed in the Lucky Luke comic book The Bounty Hunter. Van Cleef's co-star, David McCallum, formed close friendships with Donald Pleasence and James Garner during the filming of The Great Escape in 1963. Meanwhile, Mickey Jones, another actor in The Master, won a date with Tori Spelling on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno in 1996. These anecdotes offer a glimpse into the lives and careers of the cast, both on and off the set of this classic series. In the 1960s, David McCallum, known for his role in this classic, tried his hand at music, recording 4 albums for Capitol Records with music producer David Axelrod. One of his pieces, The Edge, gained popularity when it was sampled in Dr. Dre's The Next Episode, as well as in tracks by Missin' Lynx and Masta Ace. Bill McKinney, who also starred in this series, shared a memorable scene with Ned Beatty in Deliverance. Interestingly, the two actors later played genial friends in the same Western gang in the life, in times of Judge Roy Bean. Doug McClure, another cast member of this TV series, served as inspiration for the character Troy McClure on The Simpsons, along with Troy Donahue. This goes to show the impact of this show and its actors who have left their mark on the entertainment industry in various ways. In the early 1980s, Diana Muldaur, known for her role in this classic, The Master, expressed that the cast of L.A. Law felt like family to her. However, she didn't share the same sentiment for the Star Trek The Next Generation crew. Meanwhile, David McCallum, who played Ilya Kuryakin in the popular 1960s series The Man from UNCLE, left a lasting impression. So much so that his character was referenced in a 2005 episode of NCIS, where Jethro Gibbs described McCallum's younger lookalike as Ilya Kuryakin. Clu Gulager, also a part of The Master, added to his filmography with appearances in 2 Best Picture Oscar-nominated films, The Last Picture Show and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. These actors' careers have taken various paths, from television to film, leaving their marks on the entertainment industry. George Lazenby, known for his role as James Bond, was set to co-star in a major martial arts film with Bruce Lee in 1973. Unfortunately, Lee passed away before filming began. The film, initially titled Shrine of Ultimate Bliss, was eventually made but on a smaller budget and with limited release. Around the same time, Demi Moore, who appeared in the pilot episode of this classic, starred in the film Blame It on Rio. The Master premiered on NBC in January 1984, coinciding with the release of Moore's film. In this TV series, Lee Van Cleef's character, a ninja, is often seen in his uniform in public, which contradicts the traditional ninja training to be invisible. He is seen in his uniform at a Halloween party, arrested, and even has his picture on the front page of a newspaper. This show deviates from the traditional portrayal of ninjas, making it unique and interesting. The character's visibility in his ninja uniform adds a layer of intrigue to the show, setting it apart from other martial arts series. In the 1980s, 2 popular NBC shows shared a commonality: their choice of vehicles. The van used by Timothy Van Patten in The Master resembled the one in The A-Team, but with a distinct striping color. Now, let's shift our focus to the acting career of Demi Moore. Before her Oscar-winning performance in The Accused, she declined the role of Sarah Tobias, which was later played by Jodie Foster. Lastly, let's talk about Diana Muldaur's notable work in L.A. Law. The scene where her character, Rosalind Chase, was found in bed with her enemy, Leland McKenzie, was ranked as the 38th greatest moment in television history. In The Master, a TV series from 1984, an unusual item makes multiple appearances a red glowing ninja star. Initially, it lands on John Peter McAllister's back, thrown by Okasa in the pilot episode. Later, McAllister gives it to Max Keller. Beyond the show, some of its actors have intriguing connections. Diana Muldaur, one of the actresses, has an action figure modeled after her character, Dr. Pulaski, from Star Trek The Next Generation. Demi Moore, another cast member, had a brief stint with Scientology during the mid-1980s and again in the 2010s. Her late mother and an ex-boyfriend, Sean Friday, were Scientologists. She has been seen in the company of other famous Scientologists such as John Travolta, Kelly Preston, Priscilla Presley, Danny Masterson, and Tom Cruise. This classic series and its actors offer more than meets the eye, reaching beyond the screen and into the personal lives and careers of those involved. Crystal Bernard, known for her role in The Master, started her career in show business at the early age of 3. She and her sister, Robin, traveled the country singing gospel music and recorded 12 albums before they even reached adulthood. Demi Moore, who also starred in The Master, made headlines in 1991 when she posed nude and pregnant for a Vanity Fair cover shoot photographed by Annie Leibovitz. The controversial cover was met with both praise and criticism, with then VF editor Tina Brown strongly defending it. As for George Lazenby, his involvement in The Master was not his first foray into action films. In fact, he was originally set to star in Bruce Lee's Game of Death, which was already in production when Lee passed away in 1973. Despite being removed from the film, Lazenby was still paid for his work, and even has archive fighting footage featured in the final cut. In the 1960s, Robert Pine started his acting career with a contract at Universal, appearing in shows like Run for Your Life and The Virginian. Moving on to the 1980s, he joined the cast of The Master. Doug McClure, known for playing the Errol Flynn role in The King's Pirate, also had a part in this series. Interestingly, both Flynn and McClure passed away prematurely. J.D. Cannon, another cast member, often wore a toupee in his later roles. However, in The Master, he played an exception. As a TV news anchor, he only wore his toupee while broadcasting, embracing his baldness otherwise. This detail became crucial in solving a case, showcasing the sometimes unexpected importance of seemingly minor character traits. Did The Master leave a lasting impression on you? This classic 1984 TV series not only showcased exceptional storytelling, but also had a profound impact on its viewers. We'd love to hear about your personal experiences and memories related to this groundbreaking show. How did The Master influence your perspective on cinema? Perhaps it introduced you to a new genre or inspired you with its captivating performances. By sharing your thoughts, you can help create a vibrant conversation around this iconic piece of television history. Don't forget to engage with our community by liking and sharing this post and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Your involvement and feedback are invaluable to us. So, step in and share your memories of The Master with us. Let's celebrate this timeless show.